So guys, I've just got back from watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movie and I'm here to give you my honest review on it. No spoilers. Okay, so FNAF. So I just want to point out some of the good things. Okay, so where do I start? Firstly, I just want to talk about, the pacing of the film. I thought it went very, very smoothly. For certain parts didn't drag on. It went fluent. It was running smoothly, and I think it went according to plan. According like how the producers planned it to go. There was always something that would entertain you, and you wouldn't be sat there bored. You'd be like, right, I'm enjoying myself here. But yeah, that's one thing that I noticed that I was happy about was the pacing. I thought that some things weren't repetitive. They were running smoothly, and they were, they were keeping the fans on edge. We were always expecting something else to happen, and we weren't just sat there like, oh, this is dragging on. But yeah, that's one thing that I was happy about. Another thing I was happy about was the soundtrack. I thought it made scenes that a little bit more crispy. It definitely added more, more aesthetic, and it made some of the scenes more lively. Instead of just keeping them nice and dull, it added that little bit more to the scenes, and it made them feel a lot more nostalgic for the fan base. For the people who are massive fans of the franchise, and so that was quite good to see. Like, the thing was the the sets, the aesthetic, the design of the whole movie was really good. I thought they've really done well with the attention to detail. So all you people who love movie sets and films, and like love all your little attention to details, and you'll definitely enjoy what the producers did with this film. I'm just going to move on to some of the bad things that I wish were done differently, and some things that I weren't fully satisfied with. Okay, so firstly was where do I want to start? There was parts where I was left confused in the film, where I was like, what's going on here? What the fuck is going on? And then there was like one bit, I'm not going to spoil it for you because I know some people are probably all going to go and watch it. But yeah, there was one bit where I was left confused, and I wish it was done differently, and I wish they could have taken that time to add for a different scene. That would have been a lot better for the audience, or scary. And sadly, there was the jump scares. That wasn't like, there wasn't a full shook me. They weren't like jump scared. They were more like little moments where you're like, oh. And I shit myself. I get quite scared of horror films, the jumpy ones anyway. And I wasn't even scared of the jump scare, so that's saying something. Like, how do you mess up a jump scare? But yeah, and then so that scene was just, it confused me, and I was just like, you could have done something different there that would have made so much more sense. Okay, so another thing was the storyline. Now, I didn't quite understand the storyline, yet they got the backstory completely to a T. But then there was certain little part of storyline that made no sense, and I had no clue on what was going on, and I was just like, what? So now I'm still confused. I've left it confused. By the end of the film, I should be knowing what happened, but I'm still confused, and I'll have to like take a few more days or hours to understand what was actually meant by it. So my overall rating for the film would be a 7 out of 10. Now, the reason I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 is because, everyone loves Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a loved game, it's a loved franchise, really happy with, but then it doesn't get that extra 8, 9, even a 10, because it did some things that I weren't satisfied with. But, I still recommend all of you people who are going to see it, still recommend you, because, it's a fan favourite, and it's been a long time since a fan favourite franchise has made its way to cinema, because not many games have movies made on them. The layout of the film is different to the layout of the game, if that makes sense. Like, some parts of the building is different to how it is in the game. So yeah, if you're expecting the game to be like for the film, then don't be having too high standards. Go in there open-minded, and I still recommend just to go and see it, because then you can see it for yourself and you can have your own opinions on it. I'm happy, but I just wish they've done things a bit more different, so I was fully satisfied as, you know, as a fan. That being said, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe, as any support would be highly appreciated. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next video, and peace.